I go by Batman of San Jose. I've been, dressing up like the comic book character Batman for the past 4 years now, in order to deliver food, water, shelter, clothing, and any other needed supplies to the unhoused and homeless community of both San Jose, California, and Rochester, New York, now that I'm here. I was driving home from school one day. I saw this woman with the hood of her car up, pulled into a parking lot. And it was very clear that either the battery was dead or something was going on with the car, and I happened to have jumper cables. I might as well help, because God knows I needed it the week before. I was unfortunately unable to jumpstart the car. Conveniently though, there was a auto repair shop in that same parking lot. So I walk in, I say hi, this woman out there needs a jumper cable box to jumpstart her car. Would you be able to help? And the first thing they ask me, without fail, is she living in her car? And the first thought that comes to mind when I hear that is, why the hell does it matter?
Just to be unhoused and homeless community around town, so I'm wearing a silly costume to kind of draw attention to it.
Right. Doing a great job.
Yeah.
That's a nice costume.
Yeah, and thank you for shoveling the snow, by the way, because it makes this a hell of a lot easier.
Right. All right.
Everybody's trying to stay out of this weather, and you're not only drudging through here especially to come here and help somebody, help multiple people in our weather on a day like today when everybody's trying to hide.
In terms of public perception, yes, I want attention, but also no, if that makes sense. I don't want it for me. I want people to see me and go, what the hell is going on? And then hopefully they'll look into it a bit and then do some research and find it. Or I want people to stop me on the street and ask me about it. And it's kind of why I still do pictures and stuff like that, because it's very useful for starting that conversation. And it doesn't mean I have to stand up on some soapbox and shout at people.
Yeah, I saw a lot about him. People need that sometimes, man. Because, I mean, you can imagine how much a homeless person is told no every day.
Yeah.
They're told no every day. I see it all the time. People treat homeless people like they're just nobodies, you know what I mean? They're not even a part of, they're less than human. And it also could be you.
Yeah.
I can be like this one day, job, family, kids, everything. Yeah. Tomorrow I can be nobody.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's it's just sad nowadays.
Anybody home? Anybody home? Alright, I'm going to leave some resources like food and water outside, okay? I'll keep my distance.
So this is what we live in. None of them have electricity. None of them have running water or heat. We have to make our own heat. We have a water pump over there, but it's frozen right now. Right. So people like Batman, for example, bring us water. So this is how I live. My bed is raised up off the floor by rocks, big rocks. Mm-hmm. And then my mattress and my blankets. And I'm working on putting the emergency blankets up because there's no insulation. And so the emergency blankets, it'll help keep me warmer. Mm-hmm. And then these file cabinets for my clothes and for food and stuff. Extra food is all in there. Trash can. And that's how I live. And then Wayne, he's good people. He's the oldest person at this camp. Mm-hmm. And his is warm. So, and I think he has electricity in there because he's charging up my phone.
Right.
Well, I took off home when I was 14. I didn't want to be at home anymore. I just wanted to travel. I wasn't really going anywhere with the way my life was, the way I was living my life. I was bound to be a troublemaker no matter what. When I was younger, I had more of a sympathetic side like he does, and I wanted to be able to try to help out other people. So in my pack, even back at my hut right now, I have medical kit, other hygiene, clothes, and I give people, I've given the clothes off my own back to people, in my own boots, walk down the sidewalk with no shoes on in the snow, just so somebody else, less fortunate could have it. I do it, I say by choice, because I have places to go where I can live indoors. Living out here, yes, it's cold, it's frigid, and I could die, but I don't worry about that.
I don't know how cold it is, but we'll start with really fucking cold. And this tunnel isn't doing you any favors either. So you got the roar of cars going by, you got the wind howling at you. The snow just keeps coming down. You're out here on your own, you're alone. This is brutal. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
I don't think we're focusing on the people enough, and that's what's really important. I'm supposed to be like the clickbait advertising for, helping people, for allowing these people's voices to be heard. People just need help, and they need to be treated as humans, as human beings. That hasn't been covered. I haven't been able to talk about that because I am not the solution here. I know that full well. I'm not solving anything. It doesn't matter how many cases of water I pull. It doesn't matter how far I walk. I try. I try so goddamn hard to be that solution, but I'm not.
It affects everybody. Right down to little kids. I've seen kids that's 3 years old out here. I carry a picture of a little kid. I'm not going to name his name. I'm going to call him, we'll call him Jacob. His mom gave it to me because I guess I had a big effect on the kid. And that kid, lived in places like this. Only what I can call worse.
A lot of people think that the homeless want money, and not everybody wants that. A lot of us just want a warm place. Like when I came here the other day, they say they're over capacity. Honestly, there is a lot of warehouses here that are abandoned, and they're not doing anything with them. There's lots here, like if you walk down the sidewalk here, in between buildings, there's a lot, and there's a fence up, and nobody can get back there, and it's abandoned.
We got people that come in the building while we're at work, and just homeless people just to get warm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have anywhere to warm. They just want to lay down just for a little while, for overnight, and just get up and just go. But sometimes you have to kick them out and put them out of the building, and it's sad.
Just like they did with Peace Village, if they would take some of these abandoned warehouses and these abandoned buildings and fix them up where people can stay in them all day long and not have to worry about this cold weather, being in warmth, being able to have a warm place to be able to go to on a constant basis is what most of us want.
He's a smart kid too. He loves dinosaurs. He loves, he loves Batman. Which was great when I came by, but also just heartbreaking at the same time, because that kid isn't just any kid. I see me when I look at that kid. I've talked with his mom. He might have some learning differences. I have some learning differences too. And, school was not easy for me. And, I'm doing pretty well, all things considered. I have a house, I have a home, I have family, I have friends. I go to college, for Christ's sake. I'm very lucky. And yet school is still hard for me. I can't even imagine how difficult school is going to be for this kid. Sigh. And that is why I do this. That is why I wear this fucking ridiculous, Halloween costume, to try to force people to acknowledge that we really fucked up for a lot of people. And a lot of people who have done absolutely nothing to deserve it. Like that kid. That 3-year-old kid who's telling his mom, I don't want to sleep under the bridge again. I can't have that. I just can't have that again. It has to change. Because that little boy is not sleeping out here anymore. I won't fucking have it.